So John and I are here at West Baden Springs celebrating our 1 year anniversary. And this place is just gorgeous. And look at this fountain with the cute little turtles and toads. This is the sunken garden at West Baden Springs, and everything here is absolutely beautiful, especially my husband. Hey everybody! So as you can see, John and I have been traveling. We just celebrated our 1 year wedding anniversary with a trip to West Baden Springs, a hotel that's part of the French Lick Resort in French Lick, Indiana. Now we are very careful about where we travel, being a gay couple, and Indiana did pass a religious freedom law that basically allowed people to discriminate against the LGBT community. I even made a political cartoon about it. There was a national outcry, and luckily the law was amended, adding protections to the LGBT community. If that amendment had not been made, we probably would not have gone. So you might ask yourself, well, why go to Indiana at all? They clearly don't want LGBT business. Well, French Lick Resort actually made a statement during this whole brouhaha, and they said, we have always been an inclusive resort. We have always welcomed the LGBT community, and we will still do so no matter what this law says. And the fact that this resort went above and beyond and made that statement when they really didn't have to is a clear testament to their character and the character of the management of the resort. And speaking of the resort, the hotel is absolutely beautiful.
We are in the atrium of West Baden Springs. Now we have Luke in his natural habitat. Hotels. It almost looks like a wild setting.
At 200 feet across, it is the largest freestanding dome in the world. Our room was absolutely amazing. So here's a little tour of our room. This is a postcard, historic postcard blown up as wall art. And I will tell you, we have an amazing room. We are in this tower here. The tower rooms are the biggest in the hotel, aside from the suites, which are thousands of dollars a night, of course. And they're also the only rooms in the hotel that have 2 windows. Yay! So this is our living room area that's part of our room. We have this beautiful couch, which is really nicely upholstered with a damask brocade. And then we've got a wet bar area and television. And then coming through here, we have this enormous, ridiculously enormous bathroom with a full stand-up shower stall, tub with an additional shower, and then a water closet as well. We've got great views of the gardens. We do not have a interior dome view, but I really think looking out on the gardens is really magical. There's horse-drawn carriages that park right out there, which is really fun to see. So in here is our ridiculously huge bedroom with another television, and all of the furniture is unique to this resort. This is inlaid wood with a decal of the exterior of the resort and the dome. And every piece of furniture in here has that decal. We got the anniversary package, and I really think that maybe they went a little above and beyond, knowing it was our wedding anniversary. And that really made us feel special and welcomed. So my husband and I got the anniversary package here at French Lick, and we were greeted in our room with this rose. It's beautiful. And then also this gift bag. They have custom West Baden Springs tissue paper, which is beautiful. And then they gave us 2 of the ceramic coasters. And we know from a visit to the gift shop that the 2 of these together retail for about $18 pre-tax. So that's a pretty nice gift, actually, to be included in this anniversary package. You also get a $75 dinner credit and a $30 breakfast credit. And now we're here in the wet bar area where the other part of the anniversary package is, which is a bottle of bubbly, your choice. My husband and I don't drink, and they were very accommodating with this sparkling white grape juice. There was ice in this bucket, it's all melted, and you get 2 long stem glasses. So, and the it is 100% juice, no high fructose corn syrup or anything like that, so That was awesome, and it is delicious. As its name implies, West Baden Springs was home to many natural hot springs and natural mineral springs in the area. These springs are still a source of some of the water used in the spas at the French Lick Resort. The gardens at West Baden Springs are palatial. They're beautiful, they're so gorgeous, and they were the original site of many of the springs. So we're in one of the original mineral springs, and the acoustics in here are ridiculous. The echo just goes on and on. So we're gonna do a little harmonization. My husband and I are really passionate about architectural preservation and restoration, and West Baden Springs is literally the best example I have ever witnessed with my own eyes of architectural restoration. This hotel was literally falling in, and between Bill Cook and Indiana Landmarks, they were able to put millions of dollars into the restoration of this building to return it to its 1917 splendor. I'm not gonna lie, one of my biggest reasons for wanting to go was the fact that they have a trolley car on the rails and everything. As a kid, I was obsessed with model railroading. If I had the space, I would still have a train table and have my model railroad all laid out, but someday I will. So as this trolley was pulling up to the station, and just the fact that there are stations, I just pretended like I was at the Grand Floridian, and then you know, because really the trolley is like the precursor to the monorail, and I'm also obsessed with, I guess I'm just obsessed with public transportation. Maybe in another life I should have been an urban planner or something. So as this trolley was pulling up, you know, the inner child Luke was just freaking out like, it's a trolley, it's a trolley, oh my god, it's a trolley. And the trolley did not disappoint. So John and I are getting a private trolley ride back to West Baden Springs from the French Lick Hotel. Say hi. Hello. And just get a look at this trolley. It is so gorgeous. So it's known for its springs. We did go to the spa. We got the Sprudel bath. Sprudel is the name of their the natural spring water that's there at the resort. The Sprudel water is very high in sulfur. Basically, that means it smells like hard-boiled eggs. It doesn't really scream spa experience, you know, to be bathing in like a tea sandwich, which is kind of what it felt like. But it did have immediate effects on my body. It was like set my pulse racing, and I felt like really energized. It was a very interesting experience. Do not pay the extra $5 for the aromatherapy bath. It is literally just, they come in and they throw like this little tiny like fast food cup of bath crystals into the water, and when I thought aromatherapy, I was like, oh, I'm going to be luxuriating in this bath while smelling gardenia, and no, it was literally bath crystals designed to mask the smell of the sulfur, and it didn't work at all. So literally, please do not pay the extra $5 for the aromatherapy bath. That part was a complete disappointment. Now, this is not a paid review, so I am going to talk about some negatives on the resort. Probably the biggest negative overall was the food. We went to just about every restaurant between the two hotels, French Lick Springs Hotel and West Baden Springs Hotel, and really there were only a couple restaurants I would recommend. We went to the most expensive restaurant because we had a $75 dining credit for our anniversary dinner. The food was not worth the price, and if I hadn't had that anniversary credit, I would have felt really cheated paying for it. Because literally the entrees were like between $25 and $50, and that did not include a side dish. Literally a baked potato was $10. I'm not kidding you, $10. It was not a special baked potato. You know, you can buy a whole bag of, you can buy like a 10-pound bag of potatoes for $10. There are restaurants in the community, and if we go back, we'll probably explore those. I do have one restaurant recommendation. The breakfast buffet at the Colonnade restaurant in French Lick Springs was very good and very accommodating. We asked if they had any kind of chicken or turkey sausage or bacon, and they actually made chicken sausage for us right then and there, which was really nice and accommodating. So I do recommend the Colonnade. It was very good. I also can recommend Ballard's Bar at West Baden Springs. The food there was reasonably priced and very good. Most of the other restaurants, it was kind of a mediocre experience. You know, you're not really getting what you paid for. Overall, when we were leaving, I asked my husband, would you come back here? And he said, absolutely yes. And I absolutely agree. It's a beautiful resort. And aside from the food, literally everything else was perfect. Another thing I want to talk about is, you know, how we were received as a gay couple. A lot of the staff asked us, oh, why are you here? What are you celebrating? And when we said our wedding anniversary, everyone was genuinely congratulatory. It felt genuine. I never felt judged. People make fun of the word microaggression, and I think that's really unfortunate. Microaggression is basically when you are experiencing a look or a tone of voice from somebody who otherwise is not saying or doing anything discriminatory, but you can get the sense that they don't like you, they don't like what you're about or who you are. And I can honestly say not one staff person at any of the restaurants or from the concierge desk, the front desk, to the bellhops, literally everybody was so incredibly nice and accepting. People knew we were celebrating our anniversary because it was all over our reservation that we had the anniversary package. People asked us, we volunteered, we felt comfortable saying we were there celebrating our anniversary, and that was really, really nice. We felt comfortable enough holding hands in the gardens, holding hands around the hotel, and that was really nice. As you can see in the video, we also stole a little PDA here and there. Literally no comments, no sideways glances, no glares from either the staff or fellow resort guests. Now, this is a huge tourist draw, and I can't speak for the guests that are going to be there when you're there because this draw is from all over the world. As an LGBT traveler, I can absolutely recommend the French Lick Resort to fellow LGBT travelers. So all in all, we had a wonderful experience. I would totally go back, and I recommend West Baden Springs. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more great videos including music, covers, animation, vlogs, impressions, you name it. And if you want to take your support to the next level, be sure to check out my Patreon page, where for as little as $1 per month, you can support me here on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.